Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. With me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, King Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes. Bro, what's good?
Man, what's good? What's popping? What's popping? What's good, man? Hey, man, yo, Dom getting his ass whooped. And Rhea Ripley finally getting her, hair interference in, but Dom been getting them paws put on him, man. He out there begging Uncle Edge to stop kicking his ass.
hey, Tuco. Hey, when I say, Daddy, I don't want no more.
I don't want no more, Daddy. He need his mommy to come out there and help him.
Yeah, like papi. No mas.
Yeah, that's exactly what Rhea just did. She literally just came out and helped that boy. But what's good with the people, man? We on live with y'all, man. Talking that talk with y'all, man, while we watching this main event of Raw. But while we watching the main event, while it's on commercial, bro, why don't you go ahead and hit down that card, man?
All right, man. So we started off tonight, man. We got Seth freaking Rollins. He comes out to the ring. He's, kind of promo, and he's saying, he's over Riddle. He's past Matt Riddle. He's beyond Matt Riddle. As the crowd chants, they want a rematch with the two. The crowd showing Seth a lot of love, but Seth ain't really feeling it. He's telling the crowd to shut the hell up. And then, of course, out comes Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle says, you know what, man? I ain't got no time to talk. They go in the ring, man. They throw down. They throw them hands. And then out comes Balor and Priest in the Judgment Day. They surround my boy Matt Riddle in the ring, which ended up leading to a match between Riddle and Balor. Rey Mysterio came out and attacked Priest. Rollins interfered in the match. Balor picked up the victory. After said victory, man, my boy Matt Riddle got stomped into oblivion by Seth freaking Rollins. Bro, I felt like it was a pretty good match other than that. They got a solid 20 minutes in the ring to kind of do what they do. What did you think of the match?
It was it was Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. So it was Finn Balor and Matt Riddle. So I had no problem with the match, especially with Finn, looking like somewhat of the Finn that we know. So the match was fine. I hated that my boy took another loss. Yeah. Like, man, when he gets this win, it's gonna be bananas when he gets this win. Whenever it comes, I'm assuming Stream Rules that they gonna have it all out. But for right now, man, it's telling the story. Right now, Seth is getting back on his game. He needs some gold around his waist. So hey, it's all part of the story. Earl, what up, man? What up, man?
He said, "What up, fellas? At work, missing everything, so I need a full review. Don't you worry, we got you." Call me Mr. Johnson. What's good? Leo says, I don't know if it's just me, but this episode is dragged. Good episode, but it has
dragged a bit.
A little draggy. But all right, man, we're gonna move on to the next one. So all right, then after this, we get Control. They ended up shooting on Raquel and Aaliyah. I liked how Dakota Kai pointed out the fact that Aaliyah did pin the wrong person. So that was kind of funny. Then of course,
which they've been arguing for the last couple of weeks.
And then, of course, you got, Bailey. She's shooting on Belair, talking about, hey, man, how does it feel to get beat by somebody who ain't wrestled in over a year? And that was the first time that Belair's been pinned in over a year. So, you got that there. And then, of course, man, so you got Dom in the back, bro. Now, I want to talk to you about this promo. So we got Dom cutting his first heel promo. And I don't know what to make of it, man. So, the wife was here watching it with me. And the wife, I don't believe, has ever really seen Dom in action or talk. And even she was like, yeah, is he supposed to be a bad guy? Because I don't believe him. And that's from somebody who don't watch the product. So, too cold. I'm going to just jump right into it. How believable was heel Dom in his first promo?
Not believable at all. It was terrible.
She said that she would believe him more if he had a bald head.
Man, Dom need a few. He need a beard. He needs some facial hair, man.
Yeah.
But as of right now, man, Dom, he's not a believable heel because he literally just turned heel. He literally turned heel a week ago. Yeah. So, Dom has been a babyface character for since he's been, since he got introduced into the WWE all these years. This is the most heinous thing Dom has done is kicking has kicked what's the name in the balls and clothesline his daddy.
Hey, that boy Dom, he kicked the edge. He was looking like K York.
Hey, He really was. But all in all honesty, though, man, it was just it's Dom's first real run at being at being a heel. So it was as terrible can be.
Well, right now you got Dime in the ring in the main event. All right, so during the last show, you said that you was hoping that this match, man, would come on as the main event, not in the middle of the show. You've gotten your wish. Dominik Mysterio is now main event Mysterio, at least for this week, as he going up against Hall of Famer Edge. As you know what, he's not looking too terrible. I think Edge is the right guy in the ring with him. So far he holding his own, even though he's still getting his ass whooped, but not as bad as it could be. All right, so. After that, man, we get a segment. We get Johnny Gargano. We find out that Theory, he will introduce Gargano's opponent.
Oh, he does a terrible. Oh, he does a terrible Three Amigos.
Which would be
Chad. Oh, he does a terrible Eddie Guerrero shimmy. Oh my God, Dom. Damn. I'm sorry. I was just watching.
Earl says Dom needs to be in catering. I don't see him wrestling much longer after Ray retires, even if that long. Damn, Earl.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Leo says
I would love to.
It looks like he wants to cry every time the camera on him.
I would love to see once Ray is kind of out, like not there as much. I would love to see where Dom sits on opponents. Honestly, outside of this, I already see him doing too much. He ain't taking no championship no time soon.
Yeah,
he ain't taking no title off no Bobby Lashley no time soon. Yeah. I ain't worried about that. He ain't going over there and beating Walter no time soon. No. I ain't worried about nothing like that. So let's see going to get that 24/7 championship that they just been leaving and catering for the last couple of months. I don't see Dom doing much, but just trying to establish that he's believable. That's all he got. But yeah, the Dom, I don't buy Dom as heel.
Damn, man, why y'all going on little Eddie like that, man?
Man, he little Eddie, man. That's what he is, man. He's little Eddie. Nobody sees the lying, cheating, and stealing, man. It's still Dom, man. It's still a little babyface Dom, man. And now he needs Rhea's help. Like he's still kind of greenish in the ring.
Yeah.
The frog, nice little frog splash. Still, this shimmy still sucks. Eddie be disappointed. Eddie be disappointed in that shimmy. Come on, man. Let's keep talking, man. While we still got some time.
He shimmy like his shoulders broke, but
hey, he do. He like you. Come on, man. You supposed to have some. You like Tim, man. You guys supposed to have some rhythm in you, bro. Yeah, you got no rhythm in you, man. You born with the rhythm, brother. It's in you, baby. It's in you. You just gotta let it go. It's just in. You just gotta let it go. I don't know what he's doing, man. And he's moving like it's on him. Like he's just trying to, like he need to go beat. The dad need to teach him some more.
You silly as fuck. All right, man. Oh, excuse the language. Sorry, y'all. I forgot I was recording for a minute. I was just talking to the bro. My bad, y'all. All right, back to being professional.
We do that from time to time, man. We just get to sit here talking to man. Just oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing a podcast. Yeah, what's happening, y'all? That's why we have an adult content.
man. All right, so after that, man, so we get a women's tag team title match, man. We get Control, Dakota Kai, Iyo Sky versus Aaliyah, and of course Raquel Gonzalez. And we finally got new tag team champs. Thank God, Triple H. Thank God, bro.
I mean,
Iyo Sky, Dakota Kai. What do you think? Shenanigans did in Super.
I don't care. The right people finally won. Now you got something moving forward. They should have been champions. Leading up to the Clash at the Castle, they finally made the right choice. And the titles are off of Aaliyah. I feel bad for Gonzalez, but the titles are off Aaliyah. That's all that matters.
He said the titles are off Aaliyah. He said that's all. He says defund Aaliyah. But
I'm fine. I'm fine. I have no problem with the win. I have no problem with the team that lost. Yeah. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible, Dom. Oh, Edge, you making Dom look suspect. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on, but I'm watching this match at the same time. Like, oh my god.
He said, "What's going on?" Hey, my boy think he Bret Hart right now. What's going on?
And boy, I swear, bro, somebody told him he was the excellence of execution. They lied to him. Rhea been pumping his head up for real.
Hey, don't do Dom like that. You stop it.
Rhea been pumping his head for real.
He's a man now. He's a man. He's finding
himself. Yeah, you the excellences. There it is. 1, 2. All right, man. What's up next?
She said, "You the bestest."
You a little Caesar's pizza. All right, man. I'm done. Go ahead, man.
Boy, she got him.
I'm on vacation, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm on vacation. I'm chilling.
I'm on vacation too. They just don't know it yet. All right, so next up, man, we get a segment. We get Ray in the back, and he's apologizing to Dom, and Dom talking about how he felt. He felt forgotten. He felt unappreciated. And Ray was like, "Hey, look, man. I'm trying to tell you, this side of Edge, you've never seen him. And unfortunately, I'm trying to tell you, baby. Like, if you go in there, son, and you fight him." Things will never be the same. And Dom thought he was a badass. He didn't want to listen. So,
he ain't listening either. And he ain't listening.
He ain't listening. And then after this, man, so we get Johnny Gargano making his main roster debut as he had a hell of a match with Chad Gable. I felt like it was kind of slow in the beginning, but then it eventually picked up. Too cold.
That's because it wasn't slow, man. It wasn't slow. Oh, and there go Ray. Damn it, there go Ray. The match wasn't slow. The match was a typical wrestling match against two technicians. You basically saw two guys fill each other out and try to get the one-ups on each other as Ray is interfering with the match, as we got the Judgment Day coming down to interfere, and the match has been thrown out. Ray and his damn interference because he don't want to watch his son get his ass whooped. No, I thought the match was really good.
My boy Ray just like half luchador, half principal with those damn high ass pants.
And what's up with Finn Balor and his bandana?
My boy said he a grape straight crip. Hey, all my boy Finn looking like some grape club soda.
Repping that purple side.
Hey, Finn,
shit.
Hey, Finn got his purple rag hanging out. Finn said we gang.
I mean, he came out looking straight thug like for real. Finn came out.
Hey, Leo says, why is Balor a 40-something-year-old man dressed like that?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm tripping on. Like, man, bro. Oh my god. I'm supposed to be talking about Gargano and Gable, which was a really good match. I like the match. From smart to the end, I like the match. Dom putting some damage to Edge. He looks terrible doing it, but sorry. But no, man, it was a really good match, man. It was a technical match, man. These guys were wrestlers. That's what happens when you put two technical guys in. They actually wrestle, and it's a filler, and then they go. And I had no problem with the match, man. If I had to say, I would say it was the best wrestling match of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was cool, man. Johnny Gargano. I mean, first of all,
oh my God, that's the awkward ass way to land on somebody's leg.
Shout out to Triple H. Hold on, I didn't make it to that part yet, so I'm about to look. I'm about to look right now. No, you good. I'm about to look right now.
My bad. All right, they got Justin.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They got them doing some shit. They got them doing some shit.
I ain't gonna lie. His leg might be broke.
Hey man, Edge gonna be Edge. We ain't gonna see Edge until Royal Rumble.
Bruh.
Survivor Series or Royal Rumble.
Okay. All right. Damn, that was fucked up.
I mean, Jeez. I mean, yeah. That's still a lot to be. There's still some. Yeah. That's still a grown ass man. That's still a little grown ass thug jumping off the top rope. And coup de grace.
That's a grown ass thug jumping off the top rope.
That's a grown ass thug, man. My man really came out there looking like he really came out there with a bandana, and then part of it was hanging over his eye like it was an eye patch.
Hey,
looking like a thug now pirate. Hey, wait a minute, man. Why Why is Finn Balor dressed like this? Who told him to put this on and
Hey,
run out there
my boy
and do
Finn
this?
Balor thought he was B Rabbit from 8 Mile and shit, man.
Hey man, oh my god, man. Oh my god, that
Yeah.
was hilarious, man. But Chad Gable,
Yeah. Oh,
they were
sorry.
Chad Gable, and Johnny Gargano, good match. And then of course it's pushing the storyline of Austin Theory and them, for later on.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Theory versus Chad Gable. I mean, Theory versus Johnny Gargano. Not mad at that.
No. And I felt like, as I was saying before, that whole shenanigan thing happened. Dude, okay, so I feel like Johnny Gargano versus Chad Gable. I feel like these two were a perfect match. Literally, if I'm Triple H and I'm booking Johnny Gargano and I want him to come back and have a good match and not necessarily squash or be squashed, this is the perfect guy. And then you got somebody who's got a track record, right? Former multi-time tag team champion, a shoot wrestler, like a legit Olympian, and Chad Gable. And you got him. Not only can he do the high flying things to a degree that a smaller guy like a Gargano can do, but my guy's strong as hell, man. So my guy, you almost forget sometimes with some of his moves and his strength, you forget the guy's like what 5'7", 5'8", and so I feel like that was just a really good match because I feel like he could wrestle like a small guy or somebody that's twice his size. So that was a good match, but I felt like the right person.
No, not really well. I thought it was the best wrestling match on the show. It was really good. I enjoyed it. And Johnny got the victory. Chad Gable's really good in the ring. I mean, if you know what Chad Gable can really do, it was a really good match.
After this, man, so then we get Gargano. He gets attacked post-match by Austin Theory, who comes out and hits him in the back with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then we go to commercial break, come back to Theory in the ring. He's talking about how he's the face and blah, 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 blah. And the out comes Kevin Owens. Now, bro, this is what I really want to talk about, man, because we said this a few weeks ago. We like, man, we don't really know what to think about Theory because we know what he can do. We seen him in NXT, we seen him in Evolve. We know the guy can wrestle. We know he's legit. We know he got the body. We know he got the build. We know he got the pedigree. But the character, man, the character was it was lacking. It was a little still goofy. Tonight, Kevin Owens, man, I understand the promo was what it was. It was a promo, but I can tell, man, as a locker room leader, as a vet in this industry, as somebody who's been in this business, he meant everything he said in that promo. And I can tell when he said what he said to Austin Theory, as a fan, that came across because he was absolutely 100% right when he said, guys like Theory, how many guys have you seen got the build, got the look, got the potential, but you're a dime a dozen? Guys like you always come in, but people like me and people like, Gargano and people of our stature, for us to stay relevant, hey, we 1 in a million because we're not supposed to be here. They expect guys like you. You're the cookie cutter. You're the mold. You're the expectation of what a pro wrestler or WWE wrestler is. Me, not so much. So I know what it takes. Do you have what it takes? Too Cold, what did you think of this? And then, of course, the slap to Theory, which led to them two having a brawl.
Man, it's the Kevin Owens we always wanted.
Yeah.
Flat out. Kevin didn't say nothing wrong. He said everything that was right.
Yeah.
If this is not more of confirmation,
yeah,
that this is a new regime, we are changing the way you thought we've been doing, or the way we've been doing things for the past 10, 15. Let's good strong 15 years. All right, it's been a long time of watching this style of WWE, and now Triple H is letting it be known. No, man, we're not giving you that over the top. We're going to give you the big, the small. We're going to give you everybody.
Yeah,
and that's the thing that I think a lot of people need to understand. We're going to get everybody. We're not just going to get the big, bulky Hulk Hogan type looking guys. We're going to get everybody that has a talent in this ring that are good at what they do, and we're going to see them for the most part. It's going to be interesting, with the talent pool that they have. How do you keep guys fresh and people, not wanting wanting their opportunity, but still wanting to get their spot, but want to also be a help to the, to the company to push forward. So um, we'll we'll see, man. But as far as the promo, man, hey, it almost harks back to what Drew McIntyre said
Yeah.
about him being a wrestler. It's just guys reaffirming what they truly are, man. Not this superstar, not this, whatever universal, entertainment. No, man, these premium live events, tired of that shit too. Just go back to pay-per-view. Hey, man, we back to pay-per-view, man. All right, we ain't on y'all. We ain't on
Premium.
that shit with y'all.
Yeah, nah. You right though. You right though. Fuck you, man. Premium live event. These
Right,
niggas.
premium live. Just go back to pay-per-view. But at the same time, no, man, I had no problem with it. It was exactly what needed to be said.
All right, man. So next up, after this, we get Bianca Belair. She comes off the EST at WWE, the Raw Women's Champion. She issues her open challenge, and I thought, maybe we might get a returning person or maybe somebody we ain't seen in a while, but we ended up getting Sonya Deville, and the match was okay. Too cold, man. What
Yeah,
did
you being kind. You're being kind.
tell the people what you thought?
your franchise is being too damn kind. Bianca won. That was it. That was the highlight. Bianca won.
He said Bianca won. All right, let me ask you this, man.
What's up?
So we're clearly gearing up towards Bailey versus Belair feud. Um, is Bailey the right person at this time to take the belt off Belair, or do you see her making it through the rest of the year?
I don't know if she'll make it through the rest of the year, but I don't know. I mean, Bailey could get it. I ain't no telling. They can go back and forth. This could be a nice little back and forth. Um, but if Control is going to be the new hot thing coming in, I forgot they got Troy Aikman and Joe Buck on Monday Night Football now. I think that I mean she can beat Bailey, to kind of continue her streak or whatnot. But
Yeah.
I think she'll eventually lose it before the year's out.
All right. So we wind it down, man. We wind it down. We in the home stretch, man. We got Omos versus some jobbers. He ends up winning. We get Ray pleading with Edge for one more chance. Edge pretty much says, "Hey, look, man, your boy said himself, hey, he ready. He a grown man. Me, on the other hand, I know you ain't gonna put a spanking to him, so somebody got to do it. And I know since you won't do it, I'm gonna tell you right now, who better than me? And I apologize ahead of time. That led to our match we didn't get. But before we get there, man, so we get Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins calls him the face of WWE. Out of nowhere, man, we get this voice and the camera pans. And it's the almighty Bobby Lashley, WWE United States Champion. He says, "You're the voice? Well, you got all them colors, but the one thing you don't have is gold." Seth Rollins didn't like that. So Seth Rollins was like, "You know what? I ain't had a championship in a while. I wasn't thinking about your championship, but you know what? Yours to do. How about this, man? Next week, you, me, championship, U.S. title on the line, bro. Seth freaking Rollins, almighty Bobby Lashley. I'm happy about it, but at the same time, I'm kind of concerned because Seth's been taking some losses. Seth hasn't had a championship in years. Lashley recently just got the title back. It wouldn't hurt Lashley to lose. I don't necessarily think it hurts Seth either because of who he is. I think it's more so I just don't want to see Seth lose again. What are your thoughts?
I don't care for Seth going after the United States Championship. Period. This is
Damn.
why.
Okay.
This is why. This is
Is the
why.
U.S. Championship beneath Seth at this point?
Well, it's not that it's beneath Seth, but it's only getting a focal point because Roman has the other title and he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to it. Bobby Lashley need to be fighting somebody else and putting them on. I mean, this makes him look good and it makes Seth looks good, which is cool. But when I see that Seth Rollins wants to, he wants to hold some gold, I'm not thinking of no United States Championship. I'm thinking WWE Universal Championship. Seth Rollins being the man. Right now, who's hot? There ain't nobody just Seth Rollins is hot, dude.
On
Like this dude
fire.
that's found
On
he
fire.
is on fire. He's been on fire for a while.
Yeah. He's
And
even said that too. He's went on record saying, like, bro, I'm in my prime and I'm not hot as I've been.
Right, and honestly, if there's
without a title.
anybody that you look at and you like, yeah, man, uh, yeah, I can see him beating Roman. I mean, it's like you by Seth beating him more than really anybody.
Yeah,
I thought Drew, I felt Drew should have won, but that was more of where it was being held than anything else. But with Seth, it's like, nah, they want to put now Seth wants the title. I can see Seth beating him for the championship, but I right now, man, yeah, I don't. I'm gonna watch the match because it's Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins.
yeah,
I'm gonna watch it. That's just no, no question to that. But by importance of seeing Seth going after the United States Championship, I have none for it because it's not I know it. I know what championship he's talking about. I
yeah,
know what he's looking for. I know what he wants, and I want him to have that opportunity to get it because he's now he like you say he's on fire
yeah.
right now, man. And if there's anybody that you have high confidence in, it's the architect. It's the architect, man. And that's the reason why he's called that. So nah, man. Um, yeah, stop BSing.
Too cold.
What
Last
up,
thing,
man?
last thing of the night. So we make our way down to the main event. It's been teased that this man's about to get his ass beat all show. Here we go. We get Dominik Mysterio, aka Eddie Jr. versus
Yeah,
Edge.
yeah.
In the main event, couple things to unpack here. Dominic, first main event match, against Edge, of course.
Singles, I think singles main event.
Say
Well, no,
first
I don't
singles
think it's
main
his first. I think he's done another one like Seth or something like that, but he lost.
main event.
Yeah, main event was
Okay. Well. Let's just say just for now,
as a heel.
as a heel, as first as a heel. Uh, the match was to be expected. What it was, I think Edge kind of gave Dominic a little too much, but hey, it's your job to put the guy over, right? Clearly, they're trying to do something with
Oh, he
Dominic.
gave him too much. Oh, he
So,
gave him too much.
I'm gonna give you that too, cold man. How long do you give this Dominic heel turn before you think it's a wash?
Uh, man, how long? How long?
And that's assuming he doesn't get it
Ooh,
together.
ooh, you asked a really tough question there because I don't see it going long. um,
I'm thinking he about to give me like this long, elaborate answer. He said,
nah,
"I
nah,
don't
nah,
have a lot
nah. It
for
depends, man. One, it depends if
you."
people buy into the heel dom.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the biggest thing. They
yeah,
got to buy into heel dom. They don't buy into heel dom. He's going back to babyface.
yeah, yeah.
Period. And period. That's the only. Yeah.
Now
The
here's the one saving grace I would say for Dom, and here's why I'm not going to completely shit on it right now. I'm gonna give it a chance.
I'll give it to
Britt Baker,
WrestleMania. I'll give it to WrestleMania. If they wait to build up Dominic versus Ray at WrestleMania, then maybe. But by then, they're gonna have to put in some major work to make him an over heel.
but
Like
see, this is
and if they don't do it by the end, it's a wrap.
so I got two things. One, I believe there's a chance because when you look at Britt Baker, that first promo she cut on that boat as a heel was random. It was terrible, and
But
it
Dom
took
didn't do that. Dom
no,
didn't
no,
have
Dom,
that
no, no.
tonight.
Dom didn't do that. Dom didn't do that. But here's where I feel like it's ironic because you said something. I think Leo might have said it earlier. Dom needs to separate himself from Ray to step out on his own to really make this work.
He
However,
does. He does.
however, I think on the flip side of that, Ray can actually be very beneficial in this situation because Ray is such a beloved baby face. I think you can use Ray. I mean, come on, bro. Let's be honest. Ray's not opposed to getting fucking humiliated and just obliterated, right? We've seen matches and storylines Ray's been in. I mean, Eddie, and not to say Dom is anywhere near Eddie, but bro, when it was Ray versus Eddie, and when Eddie turned on Ray and Eddie just hit that switch. I remember, man, it was an episode of SmackDown going off the air. My boy Ray was upside down, man, and Eddie suplexed him on the steps, and then he ripped off the mask. It was all bloody and just laying in the crowd looking shocked. Bro, I think you just need that oh shit moment with Dom and Ray. I think you need to have Dom, dude. That clothesline was okay. People expected it. You need to have
he should have low blowed his dad. That's what it was.
You need
that would have been
Dom
a blow. Like, oh damn, like he kicked his dad in the oh.
You need to have Ray come out, try to stop or help Dom, whatever the case may be, and Dom needs to beat the shit out of Ray.
Yeah.
Like Dom got to kick Ray's ass, like, because people are like, damn, dude, you did your dad, like, damn, that's your father, bro, like, and you know Ray not gonna fight Dom back, so that's what's gonna make it even more like, damn, dude, because now Dom can take liberties with his father. You know what I'm saying? That's
why I say if it don't happen till WrestleMania, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to get the young man like something, man.
Stop giving him too much hope, man. Stop giving him so much hope, man. Look here, he gonna have to work it out somehow. But stop giving that man so much hope right now. Tonight was the first full night we got to see Dom talk and wrestle, and he looked just as Dom as he has before. So
that man is his own adjective. It's like when you script somebody, huh?
Hey man, basically, man.
Just don't R. Kelly nobody.
No, God no. Man, end this, man. Let's end this.
Oh, with that being
said, with that being said, yeah, let's end this. I don't even want to add nothing to that. I know me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of I'm trying to gather myself here. Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of gold. He is too cold. Before we get off, Leo says, "What would you grade this show?" I give it a medium. I give it a medium.
3. It was a medium.
3.
It was a medium show.
Yeah.
Midpoint 2.
Yeah, you know, I mean, nice. Just if this is some greenery, a little buzz. Wouldn't give me.
Midpoint 2 because the point 2 is the gigantic Johnny Gargano versus the Chad Gable match. That was the best match. So I give it a 0.2 for that. So it's a 3.2.
All right, with that, y'all, the producers in my ear, they yelling, wrap it up. All right, so with that being said, we got to get out of here. We got to pay some bills. Until next time, peace.